Hello and welcome to Dr. Varsha Gaitonde's channel. We are discussing agriculture current affairs 24-25 and we are at most at the end, that is part 8, and with this we'll wind up our current affairs discussion. The first scheme or program is drone scheme for women self-help groups in agriculture. In 25-26 union budget, the outlay of rupees 1261 crores are granted for the period of 24-25 to 25-26 for this particular scheme. Under the scheme, drones will be provided to 15,000 women self-help groups during the period to provide rental services for farmers in agriculture. The drone service are envisaged to be used by the farmers for nano fertilizer and pesticide applications. Some of the important things about this scheme approves holistic intervention by converging the resources and efforts of Department of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Department of Rural Development and Department of Fertilizers with women self-help groups and lead fertilizer companies. Appropriate clusters where usage of drones is economically feasible will be identified, and progressive 15,000 self-help groups in various states in the identified clusters will be selected for providing drones. Remember, this is only for women. Central financial assistance at 80% of the cost of drone and accessories or ancillary charges up to maximum of rupees 8 lakh will be provided to the women self-help groups for purchasing the drones. Cluster level federation of self-help groups may raise the balance amount as loan under National Agriculture Infra Financing Facility at 3% on AIF loan, which will be provided to these self-help groups. One of the members of women self-help group who is well qualified, 18 and above years of age, will be elected by the members for 15 days training comprising of 5-day mandatory drone pilot training and additional 10-day training for agriculture purpose of nutrient and pesticide application. Organic product trade. India-Taiwan Mutual Recognition Agreement for Organic Product is a plan to boost trade between India and Taiwan in organic product sector. Here, the implementing agencies are India's Agriculture and Processed Food Products Export Development Authority or APEDA, then Taiwan's Agriculture and Food Agency. These organizations are instrumental in ensuring that the standards of organic products are met, facilitating smooth import and export processes under MRA. That is India-Taiwan Mutual Recognition Agreement. In India, this is controlled by National Program for Organic Production, which require strict farming methods that don't use any chemical. Next is National Program for Organic Production. This provides a standard for organic production system, criteria and procedure for accreditation of certification bodies and national logo and regulations governing its use. Standards and the procedures have been formulated in harmony with other international standards regulating import and export of organic product. Objectives of National Program for Organic Production is providing means of evaluation of certification program for organic agriculture and products as per approved criteria. To accredit a certification program of certification bodies seeking accreditation under NPOP. To facilitate certificate of organic products in conformity with NSOP, to facilitate certification of organic products in conformity with the importing countries' organic standards as per equivalence agreement between the two countries or as per importing country requirement, and to encourage the development of organic farming and organic processing. Turdal Procurement Portal or e-Samruddhi Portal. This is a multilingual portal enabling direct procurement of tur dal from registered farmers by government agencies at competitive rates settled through direct bank transfer. It aims to boost domestic production, secure buffer stocks, and reduce import dependence. Through this portal, farmers can register and sell the produce to NAFED or NCCF at minimum support price or market price. Pulse production has increased by last 10 years, but during 2024-25, the production was affected with some of the natural calamities. Top producing states are Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, and Karnataka. For this program, the nodal National Cooperative Consumer Federation of India and NAFED are the nodal agencies. Nodal ministry is Minister of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. Then nodal ministry is Ministry of Agriculture. Headquarters is at New Delhi for Ministry of Consumer Affairs. Established in 1965 as an apex body of consumer cooperatives and is registered under the Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act 2002. Whereas Ministry of Agriculture, the Fed, established in 1958, deals with marketing cooperatives for agriculture produce in India and is registered under Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act 2002. Next is carbon tax. Denmark will tax livestock farmers for the greenhouse gas emitted by their cows, sheep, and pigs from 2030. The first country in the world to do so, as it targets major sources of methane emissions, one of the most potent gases contributing to global warming. Aim is to reduce Danish greenhouse gas emission by 70% from 1990 levels by 2030. As you know, Denmark is a major dairy and pork exporter, and agriculture is the country's biggest source of emissions. According to UN Environmental Programme, livestock account for about 32% of human-caused methane emissions. As of 2030, Danish livestock farmers will be taxed 300 kroner, that is their currency, per ton of carbon dioxide equivalent in 2030. And in the subsequent years, that will double for their emissions. Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, PMMSY, is launched in 2020 by the Department of Fisheries, Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying, with the objective of formalizing the largely under-organized fisheries sector in the country. Implemented in all states and UTs for the period of 5 years from 2020-21 to 24-25. It's implemented as an umbrella scheme with two separate components, namely centrally sponsored scheme and central sector scheme. In the comment section, you just tell me what is the difference between centrally sponsored scheme and central sector schemes. I'll hint you, in central sponsored schemes, some part will be borne by central government and rest will be contributed by the state. How much for which scheme? Just give it in the comment section. Next, objectives of Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada: harnessing of fisheries potential in the sustainable, responsible, inclusive and equitable manner, enhancing fish production and productivity through expansion, intensification, diversification and productive utilization of land and water, modernizing and strengthening of value chain or post-harvest management and quality improvement, doubling fisheries and fish farmers' income and generating employment, enhancing contribution to agriculture, GVA and exports, social, physical and economic security of fishers and fish farmers, robust fisheries management and regulatory framework. Some of the factors of fishery sector in India. India is the third largest fish producing and second largest aquaculture nation in the world after China. Blue Revolution in India demonstrated the importance of fisheries and aquaculture sector. This is considered as the sunrise sector and poised to play significant role in India's economy in near future. Next is Pragati 2024. Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Science has launched the initiative called Pharma Research in Ayurgyan and Techno Innovation, that is Pragati 2024. Aim is to explore research opportunities and foster collaboration between CCRAS and the Ayurveda drug industry. CCRSA is an autonomous body under the Ministry of Ayush. Ayush means Ayurveda, Yoga, Naturopathy, Unani, Siddha and Homeopathy, headquartered at New Delhi. It's an apex body in India for undertaking, coordinating, formulating, developing and promoting research on scientific lines in Ayurvedic science. The research activity of Central Council for Research in Ayurvedic Sciences is Tribal Healthcare Research Program, Medicinal Plant Research, Drug Standardization, Pharmacological Research, means related to cancer also, Clinical Research, Literary Research and Pharmaceutical Research. Extremotolerant desert moss, that is Syntrichia caninervis. This is a desert moss, shows tolerance to multiple environmental stress conditions, making it a potential candidate for space exploration and extraterrestrial colonization. Found extensively across dryland regions including the Garbentagat and Tanger deserts in China, Mojave Desert in USA, Parim Mountains, Tibet, Middle East, Antarctica and circumpolar regions. Its extraordinary resilience character laid the foundation for building biologically sustainable human habits beyond Earth and making them in establishing sustainable habitats on Mars. resilience to the factors like extreme desiccation tolerance and extraordinary freezing tolerance. This has super resistance to gamma radiations also. Union Budget 2024-25 on agriculture sector. This is very important because in any of the competitive exams you may find minimum 1 or 2 questions on this. Budget provision is about 1.52 lakh crores for agriculture and its allied sector, focusing on productivity and resilience. Release of new variety here 109 high yielding, climate resilient and 32 field and horticulture crops for farmers. Natural farming is given importance. Mission for pulses and oilseeds. Then vegetable production and supply chain. Digital public infrastructure development. Here 6 crore farmers will be benefited under this, and for to conduct digital crop survey 400 districts are covered. Shrimp production and exports. Here see, shrimps and prawns look similar, but just let me know what is the difference between shrimp and prawn. For giving the financial support for setting up nucleus breeding centers for shrimp brood stocks, facilitating finance for shrimp farming, processing and export through NABARD, then transforming agriculture research by comprehensive review of agriculture research setup, focusing on rising productivity and developing climate resilient varieties, funding for challenge mode including for private sector. Then Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. This was first launched in 2020 with the specific purpose of ameliorating the hardship faced by poor and needy due to economic disruptions caused by COVID-19 outbreak in the country. Total quantity of approximately 1,180 metric ton food grains had been allocated under PMGKAY phase 1 to 7 for the period of 28 months with a total planning financial outlay of about 3.91 lakh crores. It was initially announced for 3 months period in 2020 covering 80 crore ration card holders, later extended till September 2022 and further extended for 5 more years with effect from 1st January 2024. That means Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana was started during COVID period, but till now it is running to help the poor and needy people. Families under Antyodaya Anna Yojana households and priority households will be covered for the period of next 5 years. Here 35 kg of food grains will be given per month and 5 kg of food grains per person per month in case of priority household. Outcome of the scheme is more than 75 crore beneficiaries are found for this based on the concurrent evaluation report received from monitoring institutions from 30 states and union territories. 98% of the surveyed household reported to receive their full entitlement under this program. Positive impacts like addressing immediate food security needs, boosting rural economy and social cohesion. Next is climate resilient agriculture. Due to climate change, this topic is very important under every research perspective. Union government is planning to unveil the framework to promote climate resilient agriculture in 50,000 villages located in climatically vulnerable districts. According to FAO 2021 report, climate resilient agriculture is defined as the ability of an agriculture system to anticipate and prepare for, as well as to adapt to, absorb and recover them from the impact of changes in climate and extreme weather situations. Strategies and technologies for climate change adaptation like developing cultivars tolerant to harsh climatic conditions, promoting water smart technologies like micro irrigation, rainwater harvesting, cover crop method, greenhouse, reuse wastewater, drainage management to improve soil moisture retention, reduce soil erosion and increase groundwater recharge. Encouraging response farming, that is farming with advisories taken from the technocrats depending on local weather information can decrease danger and enhance productivity. Following conservation agriculture technology like reduced tillage, crop rotation, cover crop, soil conservation practices and nutrient recharge strategies. Livestock management, here practices like stall feeding and mixed cropping can improve the productivity and resilience of livestock system and reduce the presence of natural resources. Means pressure on natural resources can be reduced by mixed cropping system. Practicing agroforestry to improve soil health, soil moisture retention, reducing soil erosion and enhancing biodiversity. key government initiatives like National Innovation on Climate Resilient Agriculture or NICRA. This is a collaborative project initiated by ICR in 2011. Objective is to bolster the resilience of Indian agriculture, including crops, livestock, fisheries, in the face of climate variability and climate change. It does so by developing and implementing improved technologies for production and risk management. National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture. It's a part of National Action Plan on Climate Change. Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana for water management, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana for insurance on crop, National Water Mission for better water resource efficiency, then Parampagagat Krishi Vikas Yojana. This is an extension of soil health management under NMSA to promote organic farming. And this is a cluster approach. Soil health card scheme to know better about soil nutrient content. Reducing the greenhouse gas emission is one of the major objectives of climate resilience agriculture. Structured training is essential to build confidence in stakeholders. Then fine-tuning of gap between current management practices and essential agro advisories. Implementing CRA across the country is the need of an hour. Flagship farmer-oriented programs are needed to improvise the skill in agriculture and allied sector. Collaboration between farmers, research institutes, funding agencies, governments and non-government organizations and private sectors combine strength to promote CRAs. Bhu Vision. This is also known as Krishi Rasta soil testing system, which is a revolutionary IoT-based automated soil testing and agronomy advisory platform introduced by ICR IIRR Hyderabad. The aim is to make soil testing fast, easy, affordable and accessible to every farmer in India. Means it is a rapid and instant soil testing procedure. It's a portable device that can be carried out any location and operated by anyone with minimal training. This conducts a 12 key soil parameter test in just 30 minutes, providing quick, accurate results directly to farmers and stakeholders through a soil health card on their mobile device. Importance is indicating a promising future for understanding the nation's agriculture technology landscape, plays a vital role in completing nation's soil health map and gaining a more nuanced understanding of our agriculture scenario. Challenges like lack of standardization and validation of soil testing methods and protocols, limited availability and quality of soil testing kits and equipments, less awareness among farmers, and gap between fertilizer application and soil testing due to a lack of timely delivery, availability and affordability of fertilizers or other inputs. Recent initiative to sustainable agriculture. Union Minister for Agriculture and Farmers Welfare and Union Minister for Rural Development inaugurated jointly 4 major key initiatives in agriculture sector. First is revamped soil health card portal and mobile application. Soil health card portal has been revamped and mobile application has been introduced for soil sample collection and testing. It also provides real-time data on soil sample collection, lab testing and soil health card generation. It includes the features of fertilizer management, soil health card, nutrient dashboard, and heat maps of nutrients. Then school soil health program. This is initiated by Department of School Education and Literacy. The aim is to make the students to understand the importance of soil health, and simultaneously they will also go to their villages and teach their parents as well as their surrounding people about soil health. And one more thing is, in their initial days only they will give importance to this particular thing. Krishi Sakhi Convergence Program. This MOU between Ministry of Agriculture, Farmers Welfare and Ministry of Rural Development initiated Krishi Sakhi Convergence Program, which aims to transform rural India through the empowerment of Krishi Sakhi. This serves as catalyst for transformation, nurturing sustainable agriculture and reshaping rural India. Program includes a Krishi Sakhi training program to certify 70,000 Krishi Sakhis as para-extension workers. These are practicing farmers and trained para-extension professionals. They serve as farmers' friends, guiding natural farming and soil health management. Along with this, Pashu Sakhis are also there. Digital Sakhis also work as cluster programs. Central Fertilizer Quality Control and Training Institutes portal. This is for sample collection at ports and it's testing for fertilizer management. Impact: promoting sustainable agriculture practice, improving economic well-being of the farmers, ensuring quality and efficiency of the fertilizer. Baler machine. Punjab has been a surge in demand for the farm machine called baler that makes XC2 or offsite stubble control easier since the Supreme Court took up the issue of farm fires. Baler is a piece of farm machinery used to compress a cut and raked crop like hay, cotton, flax, straw, salt marsh, hay, or silage into compact bales that are easy to handle, transport, and store. Balers machines have been around for a decade and currently around 2000 of them operate in Punjab. Of these, 1268 are highly subsidized, that is 50 to 80%, under the center's crop residue management scheme. The constraints include high cost and unavailability of enough machines. Advances effects on crop residue burning like loss of nutrient. It is estimated that burning of 1 ton of rice straw accounts for about loss of 5.5 kg of nitrogen, 2.3 kg of phosphorus, 25 kg of potassium, 1.2 kg of sulfur besides organic carbon. Impact on soil properties. Heat from burning residue elevates the soil temperature, causing death of beneficial soil organisms. Loss in microbial load and emission of greenhouse and other gases. Importance. This machine is environmental friendly, preventing loss of nutrients and soil microorganisms. Establishment of supply chain would result in new investments in biomass in the biofuel and energy sector. Krishi Sakhis. These are already discussed under the innovative techniques. Next is application of nanotechnology in agriculture. Nanofertilizers can enhance nutrient uptake of plants with 90 to 100% utilization efficiency, improving crop yield. Nanopesticides, delivering active ingredients of pests in the targeted manner, reducing the amount of chemical needed and minimizing collateral damage to non-target organisms. Example, nano silver is known to have strong bactericidal and broad-spectrum antimicrobial activities. Nano biosensors. They can monitor soil conditions, crop health, and environmental factors with high precision and provide real-time data to farmers for informed decision making with respect to irrigation, nutrient application, and pest control. Nanomaterial for soil improvement. For nanoparticles of clay that improves the soil structure, water retention, and nutrient holding capacity. Nanomagnets to remove soil contaminants. Remediation, like nanoparticles can help in pollution sensing and remediation of contaminated agriculture lands. In crop protection by applying silica nanoparticles to leaves, shield plants from high temperature and intense UV radiation. Nanotechnology in crop breeding. It can aid in development of genetically modified crops by enabling precise manipulation of plant genes at the nanoscale. Nanofiber array. This can deliver genetic material to cells quickly and efficiently. Single-walled carbon nanotubes. This can serve as effective nanotransporters to deliver DNA and small dye molecules into plant cells, thus can be used as small treatment delivery systems in plants. Nanotechnology in food processing, like in food packaging and preservation. Nanocomposites can be used to create antimicrobial and oxygen barrier coatings to reduce spoilage and food waste. In food safety, like scientists have successfully used single bacterial cells to make tiny bioelectronic circuits which could be used in future to detect bacteria, toxins, and proteins. Next is AgriSure Fund empowers startup supporting Indian farmers. This is an important initiative designated to support agriculture startups and rural business. This is essential for strengthening India's agriculture sector, which plays a vital role in country's economy. Specific fund of rupees 750 crore brings together money from the Indian government, NABARD, and then banks, insurance companies, and private investors. Goal of this fund is to support agriculture ventures that are both risky and have potential for higher impact, helping to bring new ideas and technology into farming. Key goals: lower the costs of farming, ensure farmers to get fair prices for their crop, encouraging growing a variety of crop, then protecting farmers from losing crop due to unforeseen events. AgriSure Greenathon Awards. Along with the launch of this fund, the government introduced AgriSure Greenathon Award. These awards recognize startups that are solving important challenges in the agriculture value chain. Out of 2000 applications, the top 3 startups like Green Sapio, Krishikanti, and Ambronix were awarded for their important solutions. Next is National Cooperative Dataset or Database. This launch marks a significant milestone in the expansion and strengthening of the cooperative sector since India's independence. Database aims to provide a comprehensive platform for mapping and analyzing cooperative societies across the country, facilitating their growth and development. Importance: the initiative is felt important in guiding the development of cooperative sector. It believed that the dataset and base would help to identify and address gaps through comprehensive analysis, acting as a compass for the sector's growth. The database will play a major role in connecting packs to apex bodies, villages to cities, mandis to global market, and state databases to international databases, thereby promoting the expansion of cooperatives. Phases: Phase 1, mapping of approximately 2.64 lakh societies in the primary agriculture credit societies or PACs, dairy and fishery sector. Phase 2 for data collection and mapping from various national and state level cooperative organizations, including federations, banks, sugar mills, and multi state cooperative societies. Phase 3 for data mapping of the remaining 8 lakh primary cooperative societies in other sector. Database revealed that there are more than 8 lakh registered cooperative societies in the country with over 30 crore citizens connected to them. Computerization and technological advancements in cooperative system means data will be provided to all the packs. Data governance and development is the major goal of this national cooperative database. Agriculture Integrated Command and Control Center. The center aims to empower farmers across the country by providing them with information, service, and facilities using digital technology in line with Prime Minister Narendra Modi's vision to make farmers self-resilient. Integrated command and control centers are being set up in 100 cities across the country, are being developed under the Smart City mission, but this newly launched center is associated with agriculture. Objective: this initiative aims to provide farmers with real-time information about situations on their farms and to identify the challenges faced by agriculture sector. By analyzing real-time data, the center can help to resolve farmers' problems, expand their capacity, and improve crop yields, ultimately benefiting country's agriculture sector. Benefits to farmer: the center will enable farmers to avail the benefits of government schemes more easily. Minister Munta described this digital innovation as an important opportunity to reflect India in 21st century and to establish trust and a safe environment among farmers. Multifunctional centers. The command center will display all the digital innovations being made in agriculture sector by Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare on a large screen simultaneously. This will include plot level data from soil survey, information from crop survey using remote sensing technology, meteorological data, digital crop survey data, and information from the agricultural maps and UPAG portal for agriculture statistics. By this data in one place, accurate decision can be made to benefit the farmers. By providing real-time information, service, and facilities, the center aims to make farmers self-resilient, resolve their problems, and enhance crop production. Minimum government, maximum governance is the major aim of this center. Agri-Stack and Digital Crop Survey. Minister mentioned that Digital Agri-Stack is an important initiative in digital agriculture under which digital crop survey has been started to ascertain exact details of farmers' crop. Pangnur cow, that is India's shortest humped cattle breed. Pangnur is a dwarf breed native to part of Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh, Rayalaseema region. These are considered as world's shortest humped cattle. Their small size allows easy household raising, means these can be used as pets at our home. These can be white, grey, light brown or dark brown. They have small crescent shaped horns of 10 to 15 centimeter length that often curve backward on males and sideways on female. Females also have slightly longer horns. Conservation efforts. By 2012, Pangnur numbers had dwindled to less than 3,000 heads across India. However, focused conservation efforts have increased their population. By 2019, by livestock census regarding 13,275 Pangnur cattle, up from just 3,000 in 2012. Most are found in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana through government breeding and promotion programs. Center has also allocated funds to establish special breeding centers in these states. Significance: despite their small size, Panganur are valued for higher milk yield compared to other Indian cattle. Their milk has high fat and SNF content. Additionally, Panganur cattle are known for their docile nature, disease resistance, low fodder requirement, making them efficient livestock choice for small and marginal farmers. Wider native cattle conservation. Beyond Pangnur, the Andhra Pradesh and central government have undertaken various initiatives to conserve other native Indian cattle breeds at risk of extinction. Strengthening India's indigenous livestock diversity holds crucial economic, cultural, environmental importance, especially amidst changing climate. Legalizing MSP in India, government is left with less options to fulfill the demand of protesting farmers for legal guarantee of MSP given the latest attack by influential group of 19 agri exporting countries. The COIRS groups, comprising Australia, Brazil, Canada, among other members, have claimed that India's public stockholding program is highly subsidized. So, the farm support that India gives is distorting global food price and hurting food security of other countries. WTO peace clauses. Currently, India cannot be dragged into a dispute over its subsidies as it is protecting by the peace clause that was agreed during the Bali ministerial in 2013. However, India is open to face disputes because of the peace clause. There is no restriction on what the level of MSP or the level of procurement should be. Issues with legalizing MSP. WTO compliance. The new scheme are to be implemented. Then, uh, for those products, India will have to comply with 10% subsidy ceiling under WTO agreement on agriculture, and it will not be protected under the peace clause. This means that MSP law will not be covered under the peace clause that gives India protection from legal disputes at the WTO. High burden on exchequer. Experts have pointed out that there will be materially high expenditure if the government agrees to the farmers' demand for MSP law. India's per farmer subsidy is very low. However, WTO rules are not based on per farmer subsidy. India's subsidy to farmers comes at rupees $300 million per farmer comparing to 40,000 per farmer in USA. Geographical indication. This is a sign used on products that have a specific geographical origin and possesses distinctive qualities, reputation, characteristic attributes to the places of origin. DI tags serve as intellectual property rights that identify a product's unique geographical source, providing legal protection and preventing unauthorized use. In India, Geographical Indication Act of 1999 is important, and these tags play a crucial role in promoting and safeguarding the unique products and traditional knowledge of various regions, contributing to rural development, preserving cultural heritage, and enhancing the marketability of Indian products in global market. Different states are having different geographical indications. Like Andhra Pradesh is known for its Guntur Saman chili, Banganpalli mangoes, that is Banganpalli mango. In Arunachal Pradesh, Khautai Khanti rice, Yak Chupri. In Goa, Khola chili. Gujarat, Balia wheat. Himachal Pradesh, Kangra tea. Karnataka, Kurg orange, Kurg green cardamom, Devanahalli pomelo, Apemidi mango, Badgi chili, Indi limbe, Monsoon Malabar Robusta coffee, Monsoon Malabar Arabica coffee. In Kerala, Navara rice, Pokkali, Kaipad rice, Chengali Kodan banana, that is Nendran banana, Nilambar teak, Tirur bitter leaf, that is Tirur vettila, then Attapadi Thuvara. In Maharashtra, Nasi grape, Anjura Gansal rice, Mangal Vedha Jawar, Navpur Turdal, Lasalgaon onion, Sangli resins, Ambe Mohal rice, and Alfonso mango. In Odisha, Kandamal haldi, Koraput Kalajira rice. In Tamil Nadu, Madurai Malli, Erode Manchal, that is turmeric. In Uttar Pradesh, mango, Malihabadi Dasheri, Kala Namak rice. In West Bengal, Darjeeling tea, Tulapanji rice, Gobindo Bhog rice. Jammu and Kashmir, Ramban Sulai honey, then Mashbuji rice, Baderwa Rajma, and Kashmiri saffron. In Ladakh, Ragsi Karpo apricot. In Karnataka and Kerala, Bansund Malabar Robusta coffee and Arabica coffee. In Punjab, Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Delhi, Uttarakhand, UP, Jammu and Kashmir, Basmati rice. Manipur and Nagaland, Chokho. Next is Jan Samarth based Kisan credit. The assurance of Jan Samarth based Kisan credit will be enabled in states, streamlining access to 13 governmental schemes through a single window online platform. Pulses oilseeds and vegetable production strategy is being formulated to achieve self-sufficiency in pulse and oilseed production, which is crucial as India currently relies heavily on import of edible oil. Large-scale clusters for vegetable production will be developed near major consumption centers. This include promoting farmer-producer organizations, cooperatives, and startups for efficient supply chain. Budget for agriculture in 2024. As per the economic growth 23-24, Indian economy registered overall GDP growth of 8.2% and it is likely to remain above 7% in financial year 25. Allocation in agriculture and allied sector budget is 1.52 trillion for the agriculture and allied sector. Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare received budget of 1.22 trillion to increase just 5%. This barely compensates for inflation. Ministry of Fisheries, Animal Husbandry and Dairying got 27% increase, that is 56 billion in financial year 24 to rupees 71 billion. About agriculture sector, here all activities related to the production, processing and distribution of food, fiber and other agriculture products are included. And for different sectors, like for livestock sector, about 24.34% increase amount is given to 30.38% in 22-23. In fisheries sector, food processing sector and Kisan credit card also more budget has been allocated. Friends, if you liked my initiatives, please do like, comment and keep on subscribing. Share it with your friends. Thank you once again.